Hi, and welcome to Adventures of Deanna. I'm Deanna. So my journey right now is I'm trying to lose over 100 pounds. And as I've mentioned in the past, I am listening to a podcast. It's called Losing 100 Pounds with Phit-n-Phat. And every week they come out with an episode. You can find it on your podcatcher. I'm not endorsed or sponsored. It's just something that I'm listening to and something that I want to talk about and continue on the conversation. So you're kind of like my accountability partner in following the plan. So one thing, the episode this week, it was talking about when you say I can't lose weight. When you say that you can't lose weight, it was tying it to you're just making yourself a victim to that circumstance, saying that I can't instead of saying I won't. So like some things that I've heard myself saying this week is I can't lose weight like this. I can't lose weight as fast as I would like. So if I turn that around and I say I won't lose weight as fast as I want while eating the things that I'm eating or different things like that, if I reframe the question, if I reframe the information that's in my head, then it changes the whole dialogue. It changes the pattern. It changes how I look at it. So it's very, very informative. I do suggest that you give it a listen. It's a great podcast, and there's something that she said in it that really, really, really spoke to me. She said, I hope enlightenment hits my ass and I lose some weight. So that was me for weeks and weeks and weeks. I was just hoping to find that enlightenment. And then one day I came across this podcast and it was like, wow, amazing. So diets are a dime a dozen and they're all teaching you pretty much the same thing. And we all kind of know in our head how to lose weight. And this really helps me deal with the mental things that are going on in my head in order to lose the weight. So that was a big thing for me. Another thing that spoke to me that was said during the podcast was you'll always procrastinate on something you think you can't do. If you don't think you can do it, you're not going to do it. I've had so many stumbling blocks in the past because of that thought process and that thought work. So those were the takeaways that I had from the podcast this week. If you get a listen, go ahead and comment below on what your takeaways were, and let's have a conversation kind of about that. So let's talk about this past week. As you may know, I started at 266 pounds. Last week, I weighed in at 255.4. So the plan, again, let's just go over the basics. Drink 64 ounces of water, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, make your 24-hour realistic plan, follow that plan, and then you follow your hunger scale. So I've been rating myself on each of those 5 items throughout the week, and this week I got a 28 out of 35. So that's kind of like I've only followed the plan about 80% of the time. So with following the plan 80% of the time, what were my results? Well, they were I weighed 255.6, so that I gained 2 ounces this week. There's a lot of reasons you can gain 2 ounces in a week. There's a lot of reasons why you don't necessarily lose. So I'm not really going to be that upset about that this week. That's just the results of the week. Anyway, I'd like to follow along with you and see how you're doing. If you're a tribe member, if you listen to Losing 100 Pounds with Phit-n-Phat, just say hello and let me know. And again, I think of you as my accountability partner. And as my accountability partner, I'd hope you'd like to check in with me every single week. And if you'd like to, go ahead and click subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that you see whenever I post. And we'll cheer each other on as we journey to lose all this weight. Like I said, I've got over 100 pounds to lose, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep posting every week to tell you how I am doing at losing over 100 pounds. Anyway, thank you very much for checking in. See you soon. Bye.